So a lot of guys say it's lonely at the top. Like, you would have heard it a million times, you know, it's lonely at the top. But I'd argue it's lonelier at the bottom, man. Especially as a guy. See, the thing about being a guy is we often have to have things attached to us in order for us to provide value. And if you think about the rawest version of this, you think about a homeless person, right? He is a man. There is nothing attached to him of value. He is still a man. But you see these people out in public and you walk over them. No one even treats them as if they're even a human. They're almost just like and like, this is not my point of view personally, but this is, you know, like objectively how they're treated. They're like a bit of the pavement, like one with the pavement. It's like they're not even human. It's still a man, it's still a person, there's still a soul in there somewhere, you know, whether they're drug fucked or not, that's not the point. The point is, as a man, you have to play the game. You just do, you have to play the game of getting assets, making yourself valuable. And I've seen this firsthand, right? Millions of years ago, I built up a following on TikTok, right? It was of really no value. It was just a bunch of brain rot kids who followed me. I built up a 130K audience. And this is when I really woke up and realized what status does for somebody. For a bit more context, I made videos about health, fitness, how, you know, the diet of the Western world is just completely fucked. Until I got banned, so I don't have that following anymore. But I realized through that period but when you have that vanity metric of followers attached to your name, conversations go completely different. So you could talk to someone, not have any followers, not even have a social presence. They won't even give you the time of day. They won't even take you seriously. The advice you give them is of no value. But when you have this vanity metric attached to you, fuck, they listen. They listen, and people treat you completely different. The same people that at the start gave you no attention. It's all just because there's something attached to you. You'll realize this when you get a new car, or when you start making money, or you become better looking, you have better clothes. And it wasn't until I built up that TikTok following that I really understood this. The fact that truly, and I mean truly, no one gives a fuck about you as a man. No one, unless there is something attached to you. And that's just how it goes, man. And you have to play the game. You just do, because the game's not going to change. People aren't just going to care about you. Like, it makes me laugh so bad when guys complain about it, like, you know, just how rough the world is. And I'm like, the world is rough for you because you haven't made yourself valuable. And it's shit to say that you're not valuable as a human, but this is just how it goes, man. The game is there and it's there to win. So you have to switch your mentality to, man, I really do have to build these vanity metrics. I do have to get the fucking materialistic car as much as it doesn't matter. I do have to move myself up the social hierarchy because, man, it's shit to live in a world where no one gives a fuck about you, or it's shit to live in a world where you don't feel valuable as a man. So, you know, you just have to play the game, man. You just have to. It's like you either fuck or you get fucked in a metaphorical sense. Like I always say this to the boys, and it's so funny, man. It's like, kill or get killed. That's how it is as a man. It's kill or get killed, and that's the mentality you should have. You should have the mentality of wipe the floor clean. And that's it, man. That was just a short one, you know. Just for all the guys that think life is just gonna somehow go their way, you know, anytime soon, one day, God will give out his hand to you, and, you know, it doesn't work like that, man.